the front, side, from the back. Hey y'all, it's Maya Marie. Welcome to my YouTube video. So I look like this because today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do goddess / boho locks, and it's not my first time doing it, but low-key it is. Like, I've done tons of goddess braids and tons of locks, but I haven't done the goddess locks, if that makes sense. But it's gonna be easy, it's the same thing. So we're really gonna jump into it. I'm gonna first show y'all what hair I got. So I got 3 packs of the Hippie lock FreeTress braid Hippie locks, 30-inch. This is what it looks like from afar. This is what it looks like. So I got the Hippie locks, meaning that the curls are looser. Usually the other locks, I don't know what they got all these different names for the locks, but the other one, like the curl at the bottom is tighter, or they just don't have a curl at the bottom. Try to get the Hippie lock. I feel like this is new. I've never seen these before, but I was like, okay, I like this, because if you get the ones that has a tight curl at the end and then you add in hair, whether it's human hair or synthetic, it's just not gonna look like the ends of this. So I also got human hair. This is my human hair. I got the deep 18-inch 1B. This is color, wait. No, this don't say 1B, but it's 1B hair. It just says natural dark. But it's a deep curl. And I just mashed it up. You know, they look similar, so I feel like it's gonna work out. The last thing I got, please don't forget to get your Pre-Fluffed Poppin Twist. I don't know exactly what it's called, but just get this hair. What you be using for your little passion twist or whatever. 1B Pre-Fluffed Poppin Twist, 16 inches. I would say when it comes to the length, I got the 18-inch length because, baby, this one pack, it was $50, and so if you want to get longer because the locks are going to be longer, but then again, you're going to be putting the hair in like at different lengths, so it really doesn't matter. Just don't get it too short. When it comes to this, it doesn't matter either. I got 16 inches. My locks are 30 inches, so I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Like, this is half of the length, so I'm gonna show y'all how to do it with long locks. Now, if you got short locks, you don't even need to do all that, think through all that. What is that? Oh, one pack of this. Oh, 1 pack, baby. And I got 3 packs of these. So they usually say like how many locks is in there, but if you get a different brand, you can get whatever brand you want. Just make sure it has like 2 chunks of these, so you don't be looking crazy. Other tools you will need. This is a crochet needle, beauty supply store. You can probably find them like at the front, but they have this little hook. And of course, get your gel. I'm not saying get this gel, but this gel does really good for me. Locking braiding gel. You can use it for locks, you can use it for braids. It does very good for my hair, and I have 4B hair. So I know other people use like styling gel. I've used that before. It just doesn't last as long on my hair. For some reason, it gets frizzy faster. But this stuff is thick. This will do the job, baby. I'm not even sponsored. I'm just giving y'all the tea. So those are the only 2 things that you need if your hair is already parted. And what I like to do is start from the bottom. And I'm gonna have to do a little voiceover because me and multitasking does not get along. All right, you know I'm all about transparency, so I just want to say this style is not easy, and if it's your first time, Give yourself some grace, please. This is not easy, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes really easy. So you got it. All right, let's get started. I'm showing y'all two methods. Method one is more on the advanced side, and it's also if you want a flatter look at the roots. So go ahead and get your section, and you're going to start doing a 3-strand braid. I would braid it at least 3 times down. If you want to do a little more, that's fine. But start out doing that. As you can see, I braided it like getting 6-7 times. It really doesn't matter. So next, take the loop at the top of your crochet lock and pull one of the 3 strands of the hair through the loop. And then you're going to braid your hair all the way down. Here it is again in slow motion. Again, you take one of the 3 sections of your braid and you pull your hair through that loop and continue braiding all the way down. That's method 1. Alrighty, this is method 2. This is the beginner / easier method. It will not look as flat at the roots as the first method. However, it still looks good and it's definitely easier. You will need a crochet tool. That blue thing I have in my hand, that's a crochet tool. The thing that I just touched, that's a clasp. So whenever I say clasp, that's what I mean. That thing right there I'm touching right now, that's a clasp. So pull down the clasp and pull it through your hair at the root of the braid. Clasp is still down. You take the loop of the crochet lock and you attach it to the hook and put the clasp together. And then you're going to pull the hook right back through, and that's step 1 of method 2. Take the crochet hook off and you're going to find that hole, the crochet loop, whatever you want to say. Find that hole, put your fingers through it. That sounds really funny. And then you're going to take your hair that's braided and the crochet lock and you're going to put it through the hoop and pull to tighten. And that's it. Alright, congratulations if you made it this far. Regardless of what method you did, you're going to do this step right here. So this is my fluffy twist hair, forgot the name of it, but you're going to go ahead and comb it out, whether you use a brush or comb your fingers, it doesn't matter, you just want it to get more fluffy. You're going to take a small end of it, I say maybe like 2 inches, and you're going to line it up with your hair as close to the root as possible. Then you're going to start twisting it around both your hair and the crochet lock. So you need this to be tight or else it's going to come out and look really bad. So what I just did is I kind of like pushed the hair up closer to the root so it can be as close as possible. And then my thumb is guiding the hair around both my hair and the crochet lock so it can be really tight. Now if you want more of a distressed look, where it has little lumps in it and it's not perfect and it looks more like a lock, like a real lock, then you don't have to do it as tight. That's the look that I like. But if you do want it to look very neat, then make sure you do it tight and slowly. Once you've gotten to the end, you need to leave, I'd say maybe like 1 inch or 2 of the hair, and you're going to want to wrap it around your pointer finger and you're going to loop it under. So you're going to do a little knot, just like a regular knot. And I want you to do that at least 2 to 3 times, because if you don't do it at least 2 times, it's going to unravel. Some people, they like to put some nail glue at the end of it. I've tried that before and it was really messy, but if you want that extra support, then you can go ahead and do just a little drop at the end of it, but still knot it around at least 2 times.
Everybody's like he's no item. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one item.
Okay, really quickly, if you have locks that are going past your butt, you might want to do this step. So you see how the hair that I wrapped, it ends in the middle of the lock? Well, what you want to do is do the same method you did at the start of the lock right here. So take about 1 or 2 inches of the fluffy twist hair and line it up with your lock and start wrapping it around all the way at the end, and you're going to do your 3 knots, and that's it. Alrighty, now we're adding in the hair pieces to give it the boho look. This is human hair. You can use synthetic. Don't let nobody tell you gotta use human hair. You don't. So I just cut off a piece of the track, and I use about half of this little piece that I'm cutting off right here. I'm already at the front of my head because this is the best clip I had. So go ahead and do your method 1 or 2. Start wrapping your hair, and then midway through, you're going to want to take your human hair, about 1 or 2 inches of it, line it up with your hair in the crochet lock. The other longer end you're going to put in your mouth, or you want to clip it up if you don't want to put it in your mouth. Either is fine. And then you want to continue wrapping. You want to wrap that around, I'd say 2 or 3 times. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and take that longer strand that's in your mouth or clipped up, and you're going to bring it together with the rest of the hair, and you're going to want to wrap it around, I say probably like 5 times. Please do as much as needed, and do a little yank test on the human hair to make sure it does not come out, because it will slip out. It's happened to me and it's embarrassing. So once you've wrapped it, you're going to find that longer piece again that was initially in your mouth or clipped. You're going to pull it back out and then clip it or put it in your mouth again, and wrap all the way down and do your 3 knots. Alrighty, so I showed you the techniques and the methods. So the rest of this video is basically just going to be me doing it in fast motion. You can definitely use the YouTube tool to slow down the video. Do it as many times as you need to. Start over as many times as you need to. Do not give up on this. As easy as it may look, it's very challenging, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes easy. And girl, you can brag about how you did your own hair. A lot of people cannot do that. So don't give up on yourself. If you do not need to watch me do it anymore, you can scroll towards the end where I will show you how to do the front and leave out the baby hair. And then towards the very end, I will give you some maintenance tips to make this style last as long as possible.
Focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke. Now we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone. And that don't cause I think, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up, yeah. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus on me. Keep the focus on. Taking trips, come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this. Wake up back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on the scene. Think you know your girl is so funny to me. That's why you think I left by one time. Got tired of your shit, you almost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out to life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. You keep wasting my time, you keep wasting my time.
Cozy.
If you made it this far, I am so proud of you, especially if this is your first time doing faux locks or any boho style. I'm so proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Look in that mirror and say, yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did this. I ain't had to pay $200. I did it myself. Anyways, so I'm towards the front of my head, and I just wanted to tell you guys just a little note about the baby hair. So do not leave out too much baby hair. Even if you like a lot of baby hair out, which is really cute, I would say don't leave out too much, because over time, just like with any protective style, your hair, your baby hair, it will start, being a little more frizzy towards the front. So you will have that look regardless. But take it or leave it. You don't have to do that part. That's just a little tip about the baby hair. But doing the front of the head is just like doing the rest of your head. Just make sure that the middle part is very straight, and make sure that it's very slick in the front. Slick down the baby hair so you don't get it like mixed up when you actually do the front lock, as you probably see when I do this one. And those are all the tips that I have about the baby hair.
I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart. Find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find, give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.
$8 might just fuck your main bitch. That's just how I feel. Nah. $8 might Say fuck them niggas that you getting with. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Hey, dollar might just make that lane switch. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Hey, dollar might turn to $1 million and we all rich. That's just how I feel.
Till we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol. No way, be the last one out to get the stove. No way, not one of you bucket head hoes. No way.
Me and my niggas tryna get it, you bitch. Yeah, bitch. Hit that house, they tell me, is you with it, you bitch. Yeah, bitch. Home invasion was persuasive. From 9 to 5, I know it's vacant, you bitch. Yeah, bitch. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. I fucked Sherane and went to tell my bros. Then Usher Raymond let it burn came on. Hot sauce all at night top rhyming, yeah bitch. Park the car, then we start rhyming, yeah bitch. The only thing we had to free our mind. Then freeze that verse when we see dollar signs. You looking like an easy come up, yeah bitch. A silver spoon, I know you come from, yeah bitch.
Okay, here's the finished product from the front, side, from the back, and this other side. I really love it, y'all. I really do. I love the human hair, and then I love the fact that it matches with the little synthetic at the bottom. Tip, please use mousse on your hair. Synthetic, human, use mousse, because these, especially if you have synthetic, it's gonna tangle so fast. So you need to use mousse on your hair. And I just use this because it was given to me. You can use any mousse, it really doesn't matter. This is not even, well, I guess this is fine, but this is Influence, if you want to know, with an A, Influence. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna spray some. I'm gonna do it now, actually. And when you finish your style, go ahead, put some mousse on the top. You don't need too much, you know what I mean? But just to lay those flyaways. But don't put mousse on it and not put a scarf on it. There's no point in doing that. And then what you really want to do is use mousse, and I feel like a little water, and just like finger it or comb it through with your fingers. Don't use no actual comb, please. Get everywhere. I don't even know if I have enough on me right now, but usually I would use mousse and water. But since this is my first time just using mousse. And then don't forget about your ends. Get those ends, please, and thank you. So that's really all the maintenance you need. And please do not forget, a protective style is not a protective style if you are not moisturizing your hair. And that does not mean oiling your hair. Oiling your hair does not moisturize your hair, babes. So spraying it with maybe some leave-in conditioner, some water, or even just some water, doing that every other day. You can oil it, don't get me wrong. But that is not going to moisturize your hair. My hair builds dandruff fast, I guess because of the synthetic hair that's in here. And so I use dandruff oil. I think it's by Miel, I'm pretty sure. Let me show y'all. It's actually As I Am, and it really works. Like, you gotta put it in before the dandruff builds up. And I put it in my hair like once a week, or just get you some tea tree, girl. You don't gotta be all fancy. Okay, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you all. If you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments. I will reply to them. And Also, if you want me to try any new styles, any other styles, go ahead and put them in the comments. I love to try new styles. And I will also give tutorials for them too. So please like, comment, subscribe, turn them post notifications on because I do be posting. And thank you for watching.